And we're live. Woo! Hey guys, welcome to PLEXYSTARS. My name is Blake, and we have Dustin from China with us tonight. Um, Tanya is going to be on here hopefully later. She's been experiencing some technical difficulties with her phone. So we have a great couple, Plexus couple, on the show tonight. And we would like to introduce Willie and Melissa Eickenhorst to the show tonight. Hey guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, thanks for having us.
Fantastic. Like I was telling you earlier, you should feel so honored to be on here because I haven't even asked my upline to be on here.
You feel pretty special.
You guys should. You guys should. And Willie, I love what you've done with the man cave. It's absolutely awesome.
Well, it's been all the guys, a cooperative effort, and I can't take all the credit for that. And been a really good, big blessing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, whoever you collaborated with, it was awesome. I like it a lot. So yeah, we have Dustin up here tonight helping me interview you guys. So Dustin, do you have the disclaimer ready so that we don't get in trouble?
Oh, wait, I forgot.
That's okay. I've got mine.
No, I got it. 1 second. I got it. 1 second.
But I've got the new one.
Okay, read the new one.
Oh, I like that one better. I don't know that one counts, though.
So we should probably read both of them.
Okay, well.
Are you ready, Dustin, so I don't have to get in trouble?
Okay, wait. I'm almost there. I have 11,000 photos. Wait a moment. All right, here we go.
Memorized, right?
The opportunity of a lifetime is brought to you by independent Plexus ambassadors and is not sponsored by Plexus Worldwide. At Plexus Worldwide, we want you to know that the results you're about to hear may vary from person to person, and we do not claim to cure, treat, or prevent any disease.
Why don't you have that memorized, Dustin?
Don't ask.
China has brainwashed you.
Yes.
So, first order of business. How did you guys get involved? Who introduced Plexus to you guys? How did you guys find out about it?
Well, like most people, through Facebook. My sponsor is Ariel Post. She's a diamond, and we went to college together. And we actually hadn't spoken in 12 years. We were Facebook friends, but we really hadn't stayed connected at all outside of Facebook. And she started posting about the products. I saw her results, and so seeing someone that I knew, I thought, okay, I want to go ahead and give these products a try. I had been doing P90X and working out at the Y and running all summer long, and just wasn't seeing the results that I wanted, and thought I am going to research the products a little bit to make sure that they're safe. Felt really confident in them and gave it a shot. So that's how we heard about Plexus. And Willie was all about the products.
Yes.
He was ready to go, willing to try the products, a little bit skeptical about the business, but he was excited to try the products. So we started out, I knew that the very best way to get the products was to join as an ambassador. I got that. I understood being a wholesale buyer was the cheapest way to get the products. So we jumped in without really any intention of building a business at all, just to get our products at the discount.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What did you guys start off? Did you guys start off with the triplex?
No, we just started off with the Slim and the Accelerator. And then it grew from there after we saw such amazing results from those two products. And now it's, of course, grown until we use them all, most of them daily.
Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten to that point where I take all the products as as needed.
Right.
So where are you guys from originally?
You
Are you guys?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Conroe, Texas, just north of Houston.
Okay.
Went away to school and moved right back home as fast as I could. I love this area. It'll always be my home. And of course, my wife, she's originally from Michigan and moved here in grade school, so she got here really as fast as she could. And we started dating in high school, met in chemistry class, and the rest is history.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, nice. So, like, when did you start this? What year?
2013.
Yep, August of 2013. So we're coming up on 3 years. It's crazy.
And what rank are you guys?
So I'm Diamond and Willie is Emerald.
How long did it take you to get there?
Well, so for my journey, I started in August of 2013, and then in March of 2014, I hit Emerald. So 6 or 7 months later, I hit Emerald. In June of 2014, 2 months after Emerald, I hit Sapphire. And then 6 months after that, I hit Diamond. So that was in January of 2015, 17 months after I started.
Okay, cool.
And Willie,
For me, it was 2 years exactly.
to Emerald.
To Emerald, I'm sorry. Yeah, to Emerald. And so I ranked Emerald in December of last year.
But I think it's cool because, you know, my journey to Emerald was so fast. It was really fast.
Okay.
But Willie's was 2 years, and I always think it doesn't matter how long it takes you. You know, I was a teacher, Willie owns a business, a small business, and there's nothing that we could have done. I could have gone back to school, I could have gotten my master's degree, I could have gotten my doctorate, I could be a principal, and there's nothing that I could have done in my profession to afford us the freedom, the time freedom, and the financial freedom that we have. So even though my journey is fast, and Willie's is really fast too, Emerald in 2 years, if it would have taken us 10 years, it would have been worth it. So I love that through Plexus, so we can do so much as a family that we never would have been able to do through just our regular professions.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would you say would be your favorite product and why?
Here we go.
No, you go ahead.
For me, it's this pink drink, the Slim. I love all of our products. I could talk about all of them and why I love them. But for me, I'm a super sweet tooth, and so part of my problem was that I was super addicted to sodas and sweet teas, and I would like eat a meal and then be looking around for a piece of chocolate. And so I love the taste of the pink drink. All I do is drink water now. I've cut way, way, way back on my sweets, but I feel like it's very, it kind of satisfies that sweet craving for me, which is more of a mental thing, because for me, really, my sweet cravings aren't, you don't have them anymore. When you have that leveled out blood sugar, you don't have those intense cravings like I used to have. So
Right.
I love my pink drink. Every day, have my pink drink, never miss it. Sometimes 2 pink drinks a day.
Yeah, I had to think about that for a minute. That's why I wanted her to go first, because I've never really thought about what my favorite product is. Because honestly, I know this is a cop-out answer, but I don't have a favorite product. I religiously take the pink drink, and the X Factor, and the ProBio and the BioCleanse. Those 4, man, they've changed my health in so many ways. It's just amazing. So to take one and stick it above another, I can't really do that.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Like, Dustin, what do you have?
I'm just listening. But, yeah. No. So I know, like, you were a teacher, right? Did you introduce Plexus to any of your teacher friends, like when you first started, or did it take you a while to like eventually start talking to your friends and coworkers?
That's a great question. My first emerald on my team was, so I was actually at the time teaching at a really small private school, about 200 kids, so it was really small. But my first emerald was from my school that I taught at. So we kind of took over our school that we were at. I wouldn't say that I've ever really pursued people at work. I didn't do that, but they were all my friends on social media, and I definitely use social media to grow my business. And so they saw what I was doing through Facebook, and a lot of them came to me and approached me, wanted to know what I was doing. I mean, I saw results right away. Within 3 months, I had lost 20 pounds. So it was undeniable that the products worked, and I gained a pretty large customer base pretty fast. And so the products worked really, really fast, but I also started earning really, really fast. So my belief in the products and the company were like through the roof. And I think that people saw that through social media, and then the people that I worked with obviously saw me every day and saw my clothes like hanging off of me. So it was just one of those things where people wanted what I had to offer, for sure.
And then, Willie, as a business owner, did you introduce it to your employees?
I did. I have a small business. I only have a few employees, but I have introduced it to them, and I do meet with other vendors and other people through the course of the business, through the course of the day, and I try to bring that into conversation when I can. So I have gained a few ambassadors and customers through those opportunities. I'm in the funeral business, so I'm kind of a walking contradiction. I'm taking care of the dead, but trying to keep everybody alive at the same time with the Plexus stuff. So it's kind of funny when I bring it up to people in the industry. They kind of do a double take because they're not used to talking about health products. But yeah, I mean, I definitely bring it up whenever I can, for sure.
Did you? This could be for both of you. You can answer it separately, but when you started introducing it to family or your close friends, were there any like negative talk, no's? Did people wait 6 months or a year later because they thought it was like a pyramid scheme to them, or like it was a fast fade, you know, like it's going to come through, you know, 1 month later, like this was going to be gone? Did you face any drawback from people?
Yeah, I think we both did. You want to talk about yours first?
Well, yeah, you go.
Well, a lot of my family started the products, and I wouldn't say that I think for my side of the family, we didn't see or feel a lot of negative feedback. There were definitely some questions there, but there were a few in my family that had already been part of a network marketing per se, and so they understood the business. But they really appreciated the products, I can tell you that. Now, there's a couple in my family that have kind of tapered off for whatever reason. But, you know, and a few that have never tried it and probably never will. It's just the way they are. There's a lot of old schoolers in my family that just can't see it, and that's fine. But I think it's kind of across the board. But, yeah, I think they're always slow. Not always, but for what I've experienced, they're kind of slow to come to it, but eventually, after seeing how it's affected us and changed our lives, they've tended to come around.
So isn't it true that family is always the toughest, right?
Yes.
Because immediately when I started sharing about Plexus online, my phone rang and my mom was, "What are you doing? I mean, the sky is falling." And my mom and I are really close, and she lives close by, and I love my mom, and I really want to honor her, but I will be very honest, like to this day, my own mom does not take Plexus's products. And, you know, I'm Diamond, Willie's Emerald, and my sister's Senior Ruby. So it's very much a family affair, and someone that I'm very close with doesn't take the products. It's just interesting how your family can be so resistant. And I think,
just want to be like, what are you doing?
I think initially
Yes.
a little bit because she was worried, right? Because her mentality of health and wellness products, or she knew my goal was to lose weight. Well, she has like the 80s mentality of like the weight loss products that were really unhealthy for you, that did damage to your heart. Like she didn't understand that this is like a total body, whole health system that we're doing here with Plexus. So yeah, we both had resistance, absolutely. When we started using social media to share about the financial blessings, we got some kickback on that too, because we have some family members that, and this is not wrong, but you know, sharing your financial position and where you are is really looked down upon. You know, if you look at the generations above us, they're very, very uncomfortable with that. And so we got some messages and some phone calls about, like, this is not appropriate, you guys should not be doing that. And we just had to, again, you know, respect our family, but just say, this is our life, you know, this is what we're doing. We had some pushbacks from a few of our friends, but for the most part, okay, so we can isolate those and we can talk about that. You know, for the most part, our family and friends have been so incredibly supportive of us. Most of them have jumped in one way or another, and the ones that haven't are our greatest cheerleaders.
Absolutely.
So
yeah.
but yes, I mean, it's not like you look at a diamond emerald family and you think, oh, they must have had, you know, all the support in the world, and their parents must have, like, jumped on and started promoting the products with them, and like, it's just, that hasn't been our situation at all. But for the most part, we have great networks of people that just love us and truly do support us. So yeah.
I totally understand about the mom. My mom's a nurse, and she's been a nurse forever. And I signed her up. I didn't tell her. Like, I just had her social security number. I signed her, like, you're joining my team. And so, you know, back then, like, she was making money, you know. She didn't even know, like, she was getting checks deposited in her checking account, you know. And then, but she wouldn't take the product. And I'm like, you have one choice. You either take the products and continue money, or I'm not going to help you build a team anymore.
Right.
And so eventually I turned her off. So I'm like, no, you're not going to collect, you know. Like, I just tried showing her how easy it was. And I mean, she has a lot of nursing friends that could benefit from it. You know, my mom, you know, she actually had the sleeve done like 10, 12 years ago, you know, and she didn't even lose 1 ounce. You know, she paid $10,000 for this and just didn't lose anything. So I'm like, you know, you've seen, I had complete success.
Complete what?
Dustin had complete success.
Didn't catch that.
He's frozen in China.
Wow.
Come back, Dustin.
Good story, Dustin. Good story. So, since he's frozen and you're left with me, I want to know.
Like, you have a diamond and an emerald. You got Willie and Melissa Eickenhorst.
I know.
What you got for us?
I feel pretty unworthy right now.
Oh, don't feel unworthy. Definitely don't feel unworthy. Y'all are amazing.
Oh, what'd you say?
I said you're amazing. Amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
I just wanted the whole world to say that here. I just wanted the whole world to hear that again.
Yes, I know. It's clear, loud and clear.
All right, but today it's not about me. I've experienced in my business, in my growth, that last year I had to rebuild twice. I'm on my third rebuild, and it's gotten me to senior gold. So, like, did you guys ever experience any setbacks when you were growing your business?
First, congrats on senior gold, because that's amazing. And I love looking at the income disclosure. I usually have it very close by, and I don't see it here on my desk, but you know, you're in the top percent of the company if you are a senior gold ambassador or above. So that's huge. It really is. Setbacks? Yeah, I mean, our growth has been pretty steady. It really has. I am pretty wide as far as my team goes. But yeah, I've watched very successful people. I've had one senior gold ambassador on my team who was on her way and doing amazing at Stop Working the Business. It was the most eye-opening thing for me. It made me realize that people are not only afraid of failure, which is kind of where I would lend myself towards, being afraid to fail. But I think with her, she was afraid of success. And I had never really seen that before. That's not my personality at all. But watching someone who was really afraid to succeed because it would maybe cause them to have to make some different decisions about their life. I've definitely had so many awesome people who I saw as future jewels in the company quit building or stop building or just become apathetic and sit back and not work their business. And I always say you can't want it more for them than they want it. And what I see a lot of times happen is the sponsoring ambassador will just try to encourage that person and bring that person back and breathe life into that person. But my mantra always is, it's easier to give birth than to raise the dead. So if I was still waiting on those people that were falling off or losing interest in their business, or they weren't working it, or they were afraid of failure, they were afraid of success, or whatever it was holding them back, if I was still waiting on them, then I would not be where I am. So I love my team where they're at. I'm always here for them. I want to help them reach their goals. So if your goal is, $800 a month and you're good at gold or senior gold, awesome. I love you and I will support that. But I knew my goal, right? And my goal was to go to the top of the company. And so I'm going to love and support them, but I'm also going to go out and find my runners, find my people that are like-minded like me and that want to go to the top.
You're awesome.
You don't have anything to add?
No. What is there to add to that? What?
Yeah, you're pretty much, there's nothing to add to it. Pretty much answered my question. Dustin's back. So, Dustin, as you were saying, you've seen much success.
Yes, I'm back. No, I was just saying I had much success, and my mom just never caught on with it. She supports me, but she's just not interested one bit. Like she'd rather work 8 to 5 every day as a hospice nurse, and she's satisfied with that. So that's all you can ask. One day maybe she'll come to the pink side, but as for now, she's just there supporting me.
And it's sweet that she supports you. My mom's a huge cheerleader for me too. I mean, she's so proud of me. She really is. And my sister and Willie. And I try to talk to her about the business too. And she's a teacher, and she's really close to retirement, and she loves what she does. So it's okay.
Yeah, no problems.
Yeah, and it just took time for my mother. At first, she was the one that Melissa was talking about earlier that was just horrified by our social media habits. And, it horrified her. And she's not afraid to tell anybody the same thing. So over time, realizing that, oh, yeah, there they are posting about it again. Oh, they're posting about it again. Oh, they're posting about it again. Like, okay, I'm guessing that they're just going to keep doing that, and they come around. But again, she's seeing also how it's positively changed us and helped us, and I have to believe that she hasn't said this out loud, that she thinks, hey, it can't be that bad if it's doing this much good for them. So it just takes time.
Let's just not show our moms this video, okay, Willie?
I doubt they're watching.
Yeah.
Do they know how to work YouTube?
They do, yeah. But I think we're okay.
Y'all are screwed. We're
cut
off. If you could give anybody one, like your best business tip on growing your business, what would it be?
Who do you want to answer first?
Whichever. It's for both of y'all. I want to hear the differences that we have.
One tip, huh? One tip on growing your business. Okay.
This is hard for her. I mean, she's got
so many.
a list. So
Well, if you want
narrow it down to one, I mean,
Dustin, should we limit her or not?
She can give 3.
Okay.
Now you got her all happy.
Okay, okay. My number 1 tip is belief. So I really do think that belief has a sound. I know that belief has a sound. When you're talking to people, when you're sharing Plexus, you have to be completely sold out on the industry of network marketing. No questions. You have to believe that it is the best industry in the world, and you have to know why. Okay, because a lot of people that you talk to, their objection is going to be about network marketing. So you have to be sold out on network marketing. You have to be sold out on our products. You have to love them and truly understand how they are changing people's lives. And then you have to believe in our compensation plan. And Plexus, our compensation plan is incredible. So if you lack belief in any of those areas, well, it's really easy to go out there and get it. So go and read about our industry. Go and watch diamond documentaries. Go and read testimonials. If you're wavering on product belief, you can go out and get it. And I always tell my team, if you're lacking belief in any area, I have so much belief that they can borrow some of mine. But you have to be working in the meantime to get it. And that is so huge. And we cannot underestimate the power of belief. Okay, another tip for growing your team. This is a really good one, I think. Is not belief does have a sound, okay? But so does desperation. Desperation also has a sound. And when you're talking to people, you need to be so confident. I'm talking like in your inside, in your inmost self. You are so confident in our products and in our business and in our company that literally when you're telling someone about Plexus and they're like, yeah, I don't think I have the money for it, or I don't think it's right for me, then your response is like, oh, are you crazy? You're crazy, right? Okay, because it's insane to think that someone will not understand, will not grasp how amazing Plexus is. So when you're talking to people, though, if you have that confidence and you know the value that you have to offer through Plexus, then that confidence is going to come out, and you really have to be more concerned about the person that you're talking to and the person that you're connecting with and trying to help than you are yourself, because people can smell it from a mile away. If you're talking to them about Plexus and it's about you getting a customer, it's about you reaching a goal, it's about you getting volume, it's about you growing your team, that people sniff that out and they don't want to feel needed, okay? Then that makes you seem desperate and they don't want to be a part of it. But if you approach someone with that posture of confidence and that it truly is about them, then they sense that too, and that's very attractive. That pulls people into you. So I think that's just a heart thing, really. Like, it is about us, right? In the sense that, like, we want to grow our teams and we want to build a financial wall for our family and we want to have an amazing future for our families, and we want to earn and we want to go to the top. Yes, very true. That was my goal from the start. But when I'm sitting down and when I'm talking to someone, my heart truly is not, how can this person help me? It's, how can I help this person? Really, it is. So I would say that is a huge tip. And then my last tip, since I get 3 tips, is never give up. I mean, just be committed. Like I said at the beginning, you know, there's nothing else that we could be doing, to be earning the substantial income that we can earn through Plexus. So I always say, and this is about growing your team. It really, really is. This is an analogy that I like to use a lot, okay? So bamboo. I'm talking about bamboos in China, right? Bamboo?
Oh, yeah.
that right? All right, lots of bamboo in China. Bamboo. When bamboo is planted, it gets watered every day for 5 years. And for 5 years, over 5 years, it grows a couple of inches, just a couple of inches. But in its 6th or 8th year, it grows 80 feet. 80, okay? So you're watering that bamboo every day, and you're not seeing any results really. Not much, just a tiny little bit. And it might feel like what you're doing is in vain and like it's not working. Nothing is going to come from it. But then, after just being consistent and pouring into it, it grows by so much. And this is such a great analogy for our business. Like, if you work your business, this business will work. So every single day, work your business regardless of the results. Like, you might not see anything happen. You might not feel like anyone is listening. But if you quit before the amazing thing that I know can and will happen for your business happens, then you are missing out on something just huge for your family. You're missing out on the opportunity to bless and change thousands of lives. What if my sponsor would have quit sharing a month before I jumped on her team? Because I said yes to this opportunity, in turn, tens of thousands of lives have been changed. So keep going and never give up.
That's awesome.
That's good.
Can I do one tip too? No, I'm kidding.
We're going to be here all night.
I'm kidding.
To expand on one thing she was talking about earlier about where your heart is, you know, I just had a conversation with a man bastard this evening, and he was struggling with how to share. He didn't want to be that guy. And for me, you know, you hear this a lot in the company. It's not, we're not selling, we're sharing the opportunity. So I always tell people to make sure and make the conversation about them, talk to them, and usually that door is going to open where you can then present the opportunity of Plexus to them in some way, shape, or form. But just to go in there and bombard somebody right off the bat is not going to do you any good. You talk about them, find out what's going on in their lives, what they're struggling with. We're all struggling in some way. We all have, you know, roadblocks that we're dealing with. You get to the root of those, and then Plexus for sure, in one way or another, is going to help get you past those roadblocks. And I had another one in my head, and I've just lost it. I'm trying to think. I don't know if it comes. Oh, this is yeah. I was thinking about Rob. My buddy Rob Heffley sent me something the other day. It was really funny, but it's so true. You know, if you decide to do this, then go all in and do it. Throw out the complaining, throw out the negativeness. I mean, you're going to go through difficult times, and there's going to be things that happen that are going to rub you wrong. You may not agree with, but you can choose to sit there and complain about it and oh, you know, this is just hurting my business, and it's all their fault, or it's all this thing's fault. You can make that choice, and it's not going to help. What you should do is say, you know what, this is a challenge. I'm going to overcome it. I'm going to keep going, and make that choice to not complain. Instead, stay positive, ride the roller coaster, just even it out, and just move forward.
Really good. I can say something too about that. Like, I've been, you know, in Plexus since June 2013. So next month is my 3 years with Plexus. And it's been a roller coaster ride, but there's been way more highs than there's been lows. And the highs are definitely outweigh the lows any point of the times that we've been, you know. Even, you know, with Plexus, the products, yes, have changed our lives, but we've also made really good friends along the way. And for me,
liar.
No, but for me, that's an added benefit that you didn't expect. You know,
Right.
you have products that work, you have a company that's awesome, but along the way, you know, you just made these really awesome friends. And some people we've never met, but at convention or leadership retreat, you do get to finally meet them, and it's like it seems like you've known each other for years, you know. And just the highs of the roller coaster really totally outweigh any shipping problem that we've had along the way, back office change, you know. I'm just forever grateful to be a part of Plexus, and this will be the only network marketing company that I hope to ever be with. You know, it's my first and last, so that's the way I kind of look at it.
Ditto.
That's
But,
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blake, anything
Just-
else?
Honestly, I don't have anything else. Just want to say thank you to Melissa and Willie for taking time out of their busy schedule to do this call for us. So thank you so much.
We enjoyed it. This is great. We really appreciate the opportunity.
It was fun.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. It was awesome.
See, I told you it would be fun. No, you guys are awesome. I can't wait to see you guys in Vegas. It's going to be a blast.
Yes, absolutely.
Counting down the days.
24 days.
It's gonna be
Dustin,
great.
Dustin, I think our next guest in the coming future should be Tamara Holloway, because I feel guilty that I haven't asked her.
I think
But
Your fault.
I'm sorry. I think she clearly needs to be on Flexi.
I don't know if she's made
clearly, I think she really wants to be on here. Anyway, but
Y'all think that she? I don't know. Do you think
she's not worthy yet.
I
I think
don't
she
know.
needs to get lit.
I don't think she. You know what?
she has to get a cardboard cutout of herself. Did you guys see that?
No.
Did you guys see that? My sister went Emerald last month. Brittany Rhodes. And I was supposed to go down and see her when she got her Lexus earlier this month. So I couldn't due to work, so I bought a cardboard cutout of myself and sent it down to her, and she opened it, and she took pictures with her Lexus, and
That's hilarious.
Awesome.
had me sticking out of the sunroof. It was great. It was great. I don't know what got me onto that subject.
Somehow, it was Tamara.
Yes, it's all Tamara's fault.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But anyway, I just want to say thanks to you guys again for coming on tonight, and whoever is watching this. Next week we are going to have Chris and Susie McCall.
That would be crazy and way more fun than this.
No, I think it's going to be equal. I don't. Honestly, I don't think Chris is all that funny.
Don't open PLEXYSTARS by telling him that.
The entire time he's just going to be like,
Right?
really? But no, once again, thank you guys very much for coming on tonight. It's been a blast.
Bye, guys. Have a great night.
Bye, guys. You too. Bye.